Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Talking with E, where we like to sit down and get to know some of the great people, places, and events around town. I'm your host, Edess, and today I have the pleasure of sitting down with our returning guest, however, our new mayor, Patricia Guerra Frazier.
Hello.
Hey, Mayor, I don't even know what you're calling you.
Patty Mayor is perfect.
I love it. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me. I love to come and speak to you.
And I love having you on here. It's just like girl time when we get together.
Yes. Speaking of girl time, I bought you a little gift.
No, you did not.
I just wanted to tell you how amazing you are. I am so proud of you. Your professionalism.
You're gonna make me
Your beauty. You represent your generation very, very well. And I love you so much.
It's for you.
Thank you so much. I'm not going to open it out. I might cry. Oh, no. Yes. You're welcome.
I'm thinking your husband got you this.
And I was like, I know you didn't tell her I bought it.
Oh, you are so sweet. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you. I see you.
Thank you. And I see you two doing your thing as our new mayor. So tell me, it's only been a month. Wait, before we even get into that, I know everyone has seen you for the past couple of years as our committee woman. They've also seen you around town in our community doing your thing. But for those who are watching and who probably don't know much about you, why don't you give us a little brief background on who Patty Patricia Guerra Frazier is?
So I am a daughter of immigrants.
Mm-hmm.
I have been living in the Union for about 30 years. I'm a strong advocate in the community. I've always volunteered my time, from the suffragettes to so many other different things, the YMCA. I love my community, and I've been doing my thing for many, many years. And I just love being involved.
Oh, and we love seeing you out there. You are a great, talking about me, you're a great representation for, I would say, your generation, but for still relating to us. Like, because, not a lot of people can, and you are very relatable, and people look up and inspire to you. So thank you. But tell me, how's it been this past month and couple of weeks?
Oh my goodness, very overwhelming, but I love it. I love what I do. I've always had my hands in everything, so it's been fun.
Yeah,
a lot of work, but it's worth it.
Yeah, we know you got it. We know you got it, and I bet it's been a lot. I'm sure.
Been a lot.
Okay, so let's revert back to your speech. January 1st, you spoke about becoming the first Latina American mayor of Union. Tell me, what does that moment mean to you personally, and how does it shape the way that you plan to lead?
So I actually was Googling it, and I think I'm like the third in the entire state also.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I was like, oh, wow. But yeah, just being the first Latina, I'm excited because it gives people hope. It gives the following generations, the hope that there is possibilities for them to sit at a table as well.
Absolutely.
It is not limited. I am not I'm the first, but not the last.
Exactly.
It gives them, a sense of pride and hope that they can do it as well. There's a seat at the table for everyone. There is a need for representation always. So I'm glad that I'm able to bring that to everyone, my generation and the generations to come.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm so happy to hear you talk about that, because we need that. Like you said, we need representation. I remember a few years back, we had our past mayor, Michelle Delesport. She was also the first Haitian American mayor here. And now we're opening the door for our first Latino. And like you said, I hope that leaves more seats for young women, young men to come and join you at the table.
Yeah, inclusivity is important.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so tell me, you talked a lot about quality of life. For the residents watching at home, what are the top changes they'll actually see or even feel this year?
Yeah, my major goal is to make sure that our streets are safe, our streets are clean, that they look great. I don't want Union to just be a place to live. I want people to thrive here. I want you to, live your best life.
Exactly.
Right in Union. I want, everybody to be able to come out and have a great time and feel safe doing it.
Absolutely. Look, I told you, relating back to us, living our best life.
Yes.
And I think that's what this generation of new residents are also looking to Union into being that place for them, the place for them to call home.
Yes. And making sure that there's enough programs for everyone.
Yeah.
There are things to do for our seniors, to our children, our teens, and our babies. Make sure that there's everything, something out there for everyone.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Speaking of programs, the library and the art center. Oh my God, they have been tremendous this past couple of months. They've been open. Last year we opened June 2025. And ever since, we've just taken off and keep growing rapidly.
Yeah.
So with the big success, how do you plan to keep that momentum going and make sure that these spaces really serve the whole community, as you were saying?
Pace community hubs have been amazing. I love spending time here. We just want to continue to make sure that there is availability for all kinds of programs. If you want to get involved, please come on in. Make sure you go see Victoria if you have interesting ideas that you would like to incorporate. But we have so many programs, like I was saying, for everyone. We have plays, we have open mic night, we have so many things going on. One of my initiatives is to start a township choir, and we will be meeting soon in April right here. So, make sure that you come out and get involved. There are so many things to do and so many things coming. Please stay tuned.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's funny that you mentioned the choir. I remember when you spoke to me about it, I was like, is this her ploy in getting me to sing?
Of course, you got to join.
Is this her trying to get me to sing?
Of course.
That's a great opportunity for those who maybe just sing in the shower. It's like, hey, we're
Come on down. That's right. That's right. And we also want to collaborate with local artists, artists from surrounding communities, and educators. So there's going to be a lot of programs.
Definitely. I know in the art center we're doing all these enrichment ones, so I'm really looking forward to those programs.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about our parks. You announced major improvements for Weber Park and for Rapkin Park. What should families and young people be most excited about, and when can they expect to see these changes?
So the changes will be going on throughout the year. We're going to have some major upgrades from tennis courts to, pickleball, so many upgrades to several parks in the area to make sure that our children can come and play and make memories with their friends and make memories with their families, right? If we can't talk about, having a community when we have no place for the community and the families to come and play.
Very true.
And that's what we were going to work on, make sure that they can come out and have a good time.
Absolutely. And you mentioned pickleball. I know that's such a hoot now. Everyone of all ages are doing. I remember when you were at our grand opening for the pickleball court. You were doing your thing.
My first time.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was. And I want to take lessons, so I can show off on the court.
You and me both. We got to take them together.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so you also mentioned about our seniors. So you highlighted how active our seniors are. What are some new or maybe old that need to be expanded or upgraded, but what are some new ways that the township will support seniors, especially those who feel isolated or need extra help getting around?
I am so excited to join the retirement community soon. They have so much fun. If you are feeling isolated or that there aren't any services to you, make sure you reach out to Maria at the Senior Center, please. She is amazing. And speaking of Maria, we have so many programs that she puts together, from wellness checks to making memoirs. So you work on scrapbooking and, you bring your pictures and, all of your memorabilia and create these memories that you can pass on to generations to come. They have trips to casinos. They have trips to restaurants, to the theaters. They come here. They go to the library. Mobility is important. So there's busing services for, people who feel that they can't come out on their own. reach out to Maria. She will make sure you get out there. There's so many programs. They dance. They have some part that they do. That's why I'm jealous. That's why I'm rushing towards retirement, because I want to.
No, I'm pulling you back our way.
I want to join them. They have so much fun. So every month there's a party. They're getting down, and I come by, stop by, and dance and party with them. So many different programs. It's amazing. You have to come out and check it out.
No, I completely agree.
Bingo. I went by today. They had a Black History Month event.
Yeah.
And they were playing bingo, winning money. I was like,
They do not mess around with their bingo.
not messing around. There's a pool table. There's a new, what's the one with the little paddle? Ping pong. They just got it like this week.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to go check it out.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
They have a good time.
I know. Every time I visit the senior center, they are having a great time.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not rushing it, but maybe I'll go hang out with y'all. Okay. So as we move from our seniors, let's talk about public safety. It's always on the top of everyone's mind. With new leadership in the fire department, I hear you are now part of the fire department, and continued investment in policing and EMS, what steps are being taken to make sure every neighborhood feels protected?
So I have 100% trust in our police department. They are amazing. So the police were at the senior center today, feeding them cupcakes.
Oh my God. They love them.
I love them. I love them. The police are amazing. Our fire department, they are amazing. We make sure that they have state-of-the-art equipment, right, so that we feel safe and we feel protected, right? So when they come out to a scene, that they're prepared. They go through a lot of training, so many training programs. They actually have simulated training where you feel like you're the police officer that came onto it. That VR, that you come out to the scene. So whenever that comes out, make sure you go out and you can try it. It's fun. But they are well equipped. They are well trained. They are well prepared, and they also have a neighborhood watch program.
Yes,
I became the captain for my neighborhood watch on my blog. They gave us some bright orange vests, and every time I go to walk my dogs, I wear my vest. I have my little whistle.
Oh,
if you see anything, you blow your whistle and you call the police. You don't get involved, but you call the police and they will come. And with that program, which is great, when you call them, if you want to have your house checked to see how secure it is, they will come out and evaluate. They will tell you, you need a lock, an extra lock on this door. You need this, you need that. It's an awesome program. Yeah. Please reach out to the police and make sure they'll come out to your home and prepare you for that program.
That's amazing. I knew about the neighborhood watch, but I didn't know that they can check your house for you, like windows. And
They will set up, they'll check your window and they'll check everything.
I think that's so cool. And
Awesome.
I can only imagine you now with your bright orange vest, straight out of a Lifetime movie.
It is. It's hysteric. My husband laughs, but I wear it. Safety first.
Exactly. Safe,
Especially when I go out at night.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Nice and bright. Everybody can see me.
All the cars can see you coming. Okay. See, I was just picturing in the daylight. Okay. Now let's talk about development. When you hear the word development, some get excited. I will say others may get nervous, and I can understand why, but you made it clear that Union Center's growth will stay focused on Stuyvesant Avenue. What should residents expect that area to look and feel like in the next few years, and how will it make sure that their voices are being heard?
So if you ever have any concerns, any ideas that you want to share with us, please go to our website and you can go to report a concern, and you can share ideas as well as any concerns. We are looking to, maintain the quality of life, have some outdoor space where families can come and hang out, and, improve, and work with the small businesses, make sure that we have a lot to offer for our neighbors.
I love
and
that.
our residents.
Yeah. I would definitely say our small business community is what helps our Union Center.
Yeah.
We thrive on that.
Yes, and we're trying to support as many small businesses as possible.
And I also want to shout you guys for the snow removal on Stuyvesant. I know that was a big concern, and you guys came through as one of the towns for snow removals.
Yes, and the art sculptures that are out there.
Yes.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Oh, I love that. Okay. All right. So you've spent 26 years as an educator here in Union, so I know this is personal for you. Like you said, you've been living here for 30 years. How does that experience influence the way you work with our school district now? And what does success look like for our students when they graduate?
So it's funny because when I became mayor and we came back from the holiday break, the kids are yelling in the halls, jumping on me. Oh my God, you're the mayor! My teacher is the mayor. So it was hysterical. And they are so funny. They think, so can you, can you give us better school lunch and things like that? They're hysterical. But the collaboration is great. Because I've been there for 26 years, there are so many families that I've been able to touch and that have touched my life as well. They're adults now. So collaboration is always key, from the Board of Ed to, the superintendent. And we have a great relationship, and that will help make, education better.
Absolutely.
Our hardest job is to make sure that they are career ready and they are college ready before that. So, and that they're 21st century ready. So, we're just working together to make sure that our kids are the future that we're going to depend on, in a few years.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I know I just did an interview with the superintendent, Dr. Jerry Benaquista, and also Jose, but they were saying how we have all these initiatives and programs going out. So I think that, like you mentioned, 21st century ready too. Yeah. I think that's really important.
Very
for
important.
The students in the community.
And also to build their confidence, make sure that they're compassionate. So when they are adults, that they're compassionate adults, with empathy, and that our community will continue to grow and thrive and flourish with the next generations to come.
Absolutely. I love it. I know I'm throwing these questions at you. I've only got a few more, I promise. Just a few more. Okay, so, oh yes, I love this one. This year includes both a celebration of our nation's 250th anniversary and a remembrance of the 25th anniversary of 9/11. Also, with Black History Month, the 100th anniversary of Black History Month. Why is it so important for Union to honor all moments? And what do you hope residents take away from these events?
It's amazing that that our country has been in existence for 250 years. 250 years. It's important because it helps us to reflect on all of the greatness that has come through our nation. Good times and bad times, right? And with the bad times, we can reflect and we can work to make sure that it never happens again.
Exactly.
And to make sure that we progress, that we include, that we're inclusive and that we have equity and that our community and our country grows, right? With every passing year. We're not perfect, right? No country is, but reflecting on our civic duties, our civic engagement and everything that we have done and that we will continue to do is important, right? So we can grow and we can get better with every passing year. With 9/11, right? We remember those that we lost, but we also remember how we came together as a community. We started to work together. It was a beautiful thing to see. We lost people. We lost a lot of Union residents. But then we just embraced each other. We saw that sadness. We saw everything that happened, and we just bonded and we worked together. It was a beautiful thing to see. And with 100 years of Black History Month, yeah, that's amazing. It's awesome. It's awesome that we are still celebrating and that we are cherishing all of our uniqueness and all of our, all the talents and all of the great things that everyone brings to our nation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I couldn't agree more. With every word that just came out of your mouth, I could not agree more. From all the history, and I am not a history snob, I promise you, but from all the history, 250 years, 25 years, 100 years, there's so much within that, just that little aspect of each and everything. But like you said, as a country, we just learn and grow from each other and be together. All right, I've got one last one for you, and then I guess I gotta let you go. You mentioned, and this one I'm very interested to hear about, and correct me if I mispronounce it. Okay. You mentioned cafecito con la alcalde. I don't remember it. For someone watching who feels disengaged from local government, I would say. What would you say to them about getting involved and having their voice heard?
So, cafecito con el alcalde. I want to go to different restaurants, different cafes, and meet and talk to our residents. Right? If I haven't, I know so many of them, but I'm sure there are so many that I do not know. I want to get to meet you. I want to hear your concerns. I want to hear your ideas, right? If you're disengaged, you have to come to the table. Pull up a seat, right? Pull up a seat to the table and make sure that you're being heard.
Yes.
Like I said, we have the report of concern, right? If you don't come to our township meetings or you don't come out and meet me and have coffee with me, right? Report an idea or a concern via our webpage.
Absolutely.
But it is important to remain connected and remain engaged. Come out. We have so many activities like we've talked about. We have so many events and we're at all of them. Come out. If you're not going to have coffee with me with Cafecito con Alcalde, you can come out to all of our events. We're always there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I might just have to pull up. I don't even drink coffee, but I'll get it there.
Yeah. Cafecito, yeah.
Exactly. But I love that. Like you said, you guys are always out there from all the events we have. But I love that you're making this just a little more welcoming, a little more warming to the residents who may not have the, I don't want to say guts, but the courage to go to our township committees and say something at that podium because it may feel a little intimidating, or come up to you at a random event. This one, you're literally designating just for that small, intimate moment.
Right.
Like you said, pull up a seat. Let's talk.
It's informal, right? But you're just going to have some coffee or tea or whatever you want to drink. Exactly. Sit around and talk and get to know each other and share ideas and collaborate. And because we don't know everything, right? The committee doesn't know me, myself, the mayor doesn't know everything. The committee doesn't know everything. Administrators don't know everything. We want to sit and talk to you and hear what you have to say.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, I'm pulling up a chair. Betty, thank you so much for sitting down with me. You are always such a light and a joy every time you come to my set, but also just out in public. So thank you so much for sitting down with me.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure. Yes. I'll welcome you back anytime. You want to come back? We could just chit chat.
Look, don't say that. I'll be here every day. Get my little coffee.
Exactly.
Come and hang out with me.
I love it. And everyone at home, thank you so much for watching. This has been truly another amazing episode of Talking with E with your mayor, Patricia Gatha Frazier, and with me, your host, Edess Thomas. We will catch you next time on another great episode of Talking with E. Take care, guys.